Kottax.
Welcome to another Godforge video. Kottax here. Hopefully everybody is doing well. It's been a while, but family comes first. But yeah, I'm back again, and to a huge one today, to be honest. There's been a lot of talk for the past 7 days, 10 days regarding summoning raids, and Fateless has listened as always, and we got pretty cool drop rates now. I have to admit, this is actually revolutionary, to be honest. It's the first time in, I don't know, many years that someone is actually trying to do something different, and this is actually it. I played countless other gacha games, and this is the first time that someone is being this transparent. On top of it, actually giving us opportunity to get the best, at least for now, heroes in game from the lowest stones. This is absolutely incredible and a good thing, to be honest. This is going to hopefully give a lot of new players, first of all, and community to be even more delighted, to be more forthcoming when it comes to the game. But yeah, the changes, as you can see on the screen behind me, now the mortal stones, they not usually they give commons, uncommons, and possible rare, but now you can actually pull epic and even legendary heroes from mortal stones. This is actually crazy, but the chances are really small, let's be honest. Common, yeah, those are the ones that you're going to come from the stones, more or less, from mortal stones. Uncommons, 25%, decent. Rares, 0.9, that's basically one every 100 stones. But as you can see further down below, it actually has, if I remove my head, mortals, after every 80 stones you will get a rare, which is actually pretty cool. That's higher than 1%. When it comes to epic, that's basically just about 1,000 stones before you should have one. There is no certain amount that you have to pull to get one, but which is fine. That's a mortal stone, and so. But if you unlucky around 1100, 1200, or whatever, you should get one epic from mortal stones. There will be probably some people out there that are lucky, as always, and these statistics doesn't really apply to them. But yeah, that's actually decent. And when we talk about legendary 0.005%, we are talking about, I haven't done the math real, but we are talking about like 15,000 stones before you get one. Again, it's luck based, but that's basically the number, 15 to 20k stones. To be honest, that's more than we ever had in any other game. So this is actually, as I said, revolutionary. This is something new. They're trying to do something else compared to a lot of other games, which I find pretty cool. The raids for Ancestral and Eternal have been modified as well. For the legendary, it's still 0.5, so every 200, as you can see below. For the epics and rares, the numbers actually have increased, which is, again, I think it's really good that they are tweaking the numbers compared to other games, that they're trying something new and being so transparent. But the biggest change is really down below. As you can see, 20 summons. That's a hard pity system, to be honest. Both on epics and legendaries, which I find really, really cool. They have listened to the community, and actually didn't took them a long time to change. This is incredibly well done, and this, I really like it. But when all this is said, after all, this is a gacha game. Yeah, the pretty system, it might be 200 legendaries or 20 on the best stones. The thing is, how many of these are we going to get in game? So if we take Mortal, you probably can accumulate, let's say, I don't know, 200-300 in a month, more or less. You could they're gonna drop from a lot of dungeons, a lot of game modes. You can probably buy them in the store. So 200-300 a month, that's maybe a low number. So if you take that in consideration, let's just say 500, which is actually decent. So in those 500, you're probably gonna pull 6 rares, maybe an epic, and if you're lucky, a legendary, which is fine. Ancestral, I don't think we're gonna get more than 30 to 50 a month. That's a little bit, I don't know, 30 to 50, that would be a decent number. It will have to come through game. And now we are talking the game. We're not talking about buying stones or anything. If you buy stones, this will be perfectly fine. But if we are talking about accumulating the stones through the game, yeah, they are giving us these summon stones, but I think they're gonna adjust. As I said, this is a gacha game after all, and it goes, they need to make money, and it's fine. So I think on paper this looks pretty good, but earning these stones or getting the stones in the game, I would like to see how many we can accumulate during a month, both on ancestral. I think, as I said, ancestral, my guess would be like 30 to 50, around there. I don't think we're gonna get more. When it comes to eternal, it will be somewhere between 5, 10, and that's maybe too high. We all know that Eternals are going to be the special heroes, the special flakes in the game, like in any other. So I don't think we're gonna get more than 5 to 10. And as I said, this is maybe me being too positive, and And if you look at the flawless, 1, 2, that's it, a month. So if you take that in consideration, these numbers are actually all right, but not good enough. Because if you can only, let's just take the biggest stone. If you, as I said, this is only without buying. I know we're gonna invest and all that, but this is talking out of without buying any stones. So if we take flawless stones, for example, if you can only just get one per month, let's say two, and there is a 6% chance to get a legendary, it will take you a year and a half more or less if you're unlucky to get one. And year and a half, that's a long time. So I would really like to see how many of these stones we can accumulate in a month. Mortal, as I said, around 500, that would be it, because you can buy them, they will drop probably more than one at the same time. Ancestral, I think we are down to 30 to 50. Eternal, 5 to 10 if we are lucky. Flawless, 1, 2 max. And if it's lower than that, then these numbers doesn't really, all these changes doesn't really matter. On paper they look great, but I'm more interested in the chance, how many you can accumulate without you spending money. And that's a thing we need to see when the game comes out eventually. But for now, this looks incredibly good. I agree, no question about it. They have been transparent. They are trying to do something new compared to other games, competition, everything. The numbers are tweaked in favor of the player. Good. But as I said, if we take the buying part out, I would like to see how many of these stones we can get in game during a month. And if the numbers are lower, what I have said in this video, this is bullshit. So, as I said, it's a gacha game after all. And I think the numbers are probably going to be lower. But let's see if I'm wrong. Hopefully I am. But as much as I like the numbers, there's that other side of me that's thinking, all right, they are giving this, but they're gonna take it some other place. And that other place is probably how many, the chance on how many we're going to get during a month. Flawless is probably going to be like similar to Raid, where you have to do certain chain quests or whatever for a month, and then you get one. And if you're lucky in some dungeon or whatever, you might get another one. So I think it's probably going to be 1, 2. That means during a year you can accumulate, let's just say 24, just for the sake of it. And from those 24, if you're unlucky, you'll get one legendary. One Lego per year without buying stones. I don't think so. Those are not good numbers. So hopefully we'll get at least 2 flawless stones during a month, 5 to 10 eternal stones, 30 to 50 ancestral. Then it would be good. If the numbers are lower, as I said, even this looks really good on paper, but it will be shit in game. Unless, of course, you spend. Which is fine. We are gonna spend, I'm gonna spend. But for the players that are not spending, this is going to be a really tough road. But as I said, I see it from both sides. And it's a gacha game. And I would like to be wrong. Then this is just me being too conservative, being too cautious. But have been playing thousands of these type of games. There is only one thing in mind. That's earning money, and which is fine. I don't mind that. This needs to be a really careful balance. An early game and when the game fully launches. If they do not balance this correctly from the start, especially how many stones you're going to accumulate through the game, a lot of people going to have a hard time. So this really needs to be a balance that they need to look into. Yeah, that's it for this video. As I said to start with, this is a really good change. Transparent. On paper looks fantastic. But also, as I mentioned for a couple of past minutes, we need to take everything with a grain of salt, since this is a game, a company that needs to make money. I'm looking forward to seeing how many of these stones we can accumulate through the game without us having to spend shitloads of money on the game. But yeah, positive changes with a question mark. That's it. Have a nice day out there. I'll see you in the next one.